What's up guys, my name is Mila and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be talking about the tools that I have in my special effects slash cosplay kit. So let me first get this clear. I am not doing demos in this video, although I am creating short demo clips of each product that I will be talking about, so that way if you guys want to see them, you guys can go ahead and click them individually, although they will be uploaded after this video. So you guys gotta stay tuned. I will always mention them in my Instagram and my Snapchat, so make sure you guys go follow them so you guys don't miss out on opportunity and how I demo each and every single one of these products. If you're wondering what lashes I am wearing, these lashes are called Topless. They are in my everyday lashes underscore by Mila. That is the Instagram name. The link will be down below as well, so make sure you guys go purchase some lashes. There are 10 different styles. But anyways, let's get started on this video. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is what we need to apply some of these special effects materials. This product is by Menron. This is a spirit gum. Pretty much all you have to do is get a Q-tip, cotton swab, whatever you need. I usually always go with the Q-tip because I can just dispose it. When I do use my spatula, it does make it a little bit hard to clean my spatula, especially if I don't clean it immediately. If I just set it down and let it dry, it's kind of hard to take it off. Then I purchased the Menron Spirit Gum Remover. It actually does help a lot. I actually only had to use a little bit. As you can see, there's like a little bubble right there. But it actually does work because taking this off, well, it didn't hurt, but I mean, you would feel stuff still there, and it was kind of like irritating, so I just wanted to get it off. Not irritating to the skin, more like irritating to me, like, oh, why don't you come off already? I like to leave it in this bag, and also in this bag, I have some Q-tips. That way, it's just easier for me when I grab this. I already have my product in here that I need to apply it. Second thing in my kit is liquid latex. The liquid latex I have been using for the past 2 years is the Ben 9 Clear Liquid Latex, although I'm running out, so I decided to try the natural liquid latex. This is actually a different color. I just want to see the difference because it said natural, so I was wondering if it's going to go more towards my skin. Although with the white one, it does dry clear, so you can't go wrong with that. It's super easy to use. I am also doing mini tutorials on how to use these products, so stay tuned. If you're allergic to liquid latex, I also have these 3 other kind of similar to liquid latex, but they are super easy to make wounds, dead skin, burned skin, old skin. This is a molding wax. When applying this, you need a tool, and the tool that I go in with is a spatula. I have to not lather it, but I do have to put a small layer of Vaseline, which is this Vaseline or petroleum jelly. Or you can go ahead and add the Vaseline to your fingers, because if you don't, it does tend to get a little sticky. My go-to, and this is something that I've been raving to a lot of people who are fairly new to special effects, is the homemade scar wax. This right here is made with half petroleum jelly and half of, what is it? Flour. Yes, flour. And pretty much this is super, this doesn't dry out. Obviously you have to close it, but it does not dry out, and it works freaking good. You don't necessarily need Vaseline in this, especially if you make it correctly. So pretty much you would need a little bit of scar wax. This is perfect for practicing and not having to buy expensive products and be wasteful pretty much. Let's pretend that I already applied the spirit gum onto my hand. I'm just gonna grab my regular spatula right here, and what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna blend it out. Super easy to blend too. Like the flour was like $2, the Vaseline was $1.99, and I literally use less than a fourth of it, like less than a fourth of it, and this is all that I came up on, and it honestly lasted for a very long time. But like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it out to my skin. I'm not gonna go too in depth with this. I just wanted to show you guys. I am gonna make a video about how to make it and how to use it, but I just wanted to show you guys how easy and seamless it is. It's freaking amazing how easy this is. All you would do now is obviously cut the wound out, so whoop, just like that. Paint it, add some translucent powder, add the blood in the middle, and bam. See? See how easy that is? Super duper easy. Like the easiest thing in the world. And I really recommend this for people who are starting off in special effects because this is super inexpensive, and when you do want to use your good products, you already know what to do. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to waste product, waste some money, especially if you're on a budget. This is the way to go. Although I definitely would not recommend this wearing for an all-nighter type of event, especially when you're sweating, because it is not durable for that. Which is why liquid latex, molding wax, scar wax, and the 3D gel, which is the next thing that I'm going to talk about, are all good for it. This one right here is really good for like photos for the next hour, but not long term. This is short term right here, but it's perfect for practice, especially if you want to learn how to blend and color and paint and add blood, or just for show. It's honestly the best thing in the world. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the silicone 3D compound. This is compound A and B. You need both. You need both. Pretty much you grab a little bit from here, a little bit here, same amount, one-on-one. Although you need two tools. You need one tool for A and one tool for B. You cannot mix these both together or else your product's dead. Like, throw it away. It's not gonna work, and it sucks because I learned the hard way. But this honestly makes all your special effects look so freaking real. Like, so freaking real. Like, I thought liquid latex was like amazing. No, this beats liquid latex by far, although it is on the expensive side. If I'm going to go out to a Halloween party, this is what I'm going to use. I'm not going to use liquid latex. I am not going to use my molding wax, and I'm definitely not going to use my homemade scar wax. This is what's going to kill the game. This is what everyone's going to be like, wow, how did you do that? It is freaking amazing. I absolutely love this product. Although this would be a dupe for it, the molding wax or scar wax. If you're looking for something that's going to be melting your skin off, this is the product to go. This is the 3D gel. There are so many different colors. You can get a clear one and add a little bit of your foundation in it, and then it'll like look like your face is melting off, like you just got like a 3rd-degree burn or something. This is the go-to. This is honestly the best thing in the world. I have another one I just finished, so I had to re-up because Halloween is next month. So yeah, I just want to show you. This is my 3D gel in clear and my 3D gel in, not my skin tone, but I mean it's in a skin tone. Okay, let's talk about blood. I have the Menron Stage Blood. This one is in dark blood, venomous blood, and this one is just in dark. Obviously, they kind of look the same right here, but they're not. Let me swatch it. This one right here is the dark venomous blood, and this one right here is just the dark blood. They do have different shades, although these are the two shades I'm absolutely obsessed over. The dark venomous blood is very thick rather than the regular dark blood. It's not as thick as in the consistency. They also have like little minis. These are the mini ones that I got. I just purchased it because I was making another order, so I just got 2 big ones. Why not? But these are the mini ones. So cute. With a lot of wounds, you definitely want to add texture, which is why the fresh scabs and the coagulated blood is super duper important. This one I got from Ben Nye, and this is from Menron. With the fresh scab, this definitely does give it a different dimension, a 3D dimension. It adds a lot of texture. It looks like everything's 3D, like it looks like super duper real. With this one, this is a very thick, and it can be messy and runny, but because of the consistency of it, it makes everything look super dramatic. And don't worry guys, I am just showing you these products, but I will be giving you guys demos. All my wounds always have fresh scab and coagulated blood, and of course they're always gonna have these bloods with it. This is extra. You don't have to get this, but because I hate using a toothbrush to give my face like a splatter kind of effect, I just got a blood spatter by Menron. It is a bright red. This is this is actually the bright red, and then the dark, and then the venom blood. So the venomous blood. Venom blood. What is it? Venous blood. Venous blood. I definitely would not spray this in here because it's gonna get everywhere, and this is white. So what I usually do, I just go inside my shower and go add my final touches, and we good. You definitely, most definitely need alcohol-based paint. It is honestly the necessity, especially if you're going out to an event and you're gonna be sweating and there's gonna be water and it's gonna be hot. You need alcohol-based paint because it will not move. The two that I have is the Illustrator Zombie palette and the Illustrator Skin palette. These are amazing, although they are really super duper expensive. I mean, they're like 80 bucks each. I don't know if some people can afford that, but there are super duper cheap ones. There are dupes for these. These are like honestly my go-to when it comes to alcohol-based paint. And of course, you need a spray bottle with at least 99% alcohol, or else those alcohol-based palettes are not gonna work. Let me tell you, will not work. When it comes to water paint, I do have these three babies. These are super duper cheap. It's like 6 for like 20 bucks. I got them on FX Cosplay. It's on Instagram, but I will link them down below so that way you guys know exactly where I got them at. A lot of my products too, I got them on camera, set, you know, I don't even remember, but the link will be down below. These are definitely super duper good for adding small detail work. I would not paint my entire face with this. Why? Because it is streaky. A lot of people paint it, but I know you're doing so. I know you're like adding some other stuff in there because I've used every single tool out there, and I cannot paint my whole face with this without getting streaky. Especially with water paint, like even a little bit of water, you paint your face and then you get a streak here and you get a streak here. Paint right over, you get a streak there, you get a streak. Even with a damp beauty sponge, no, it did not work for me, honey. So I usually like to do this for small detail work or like small like itty bitty pieces or on my body, but I would definitely not use this to paint my whole entire face with. Although these are super duper good, I learned the hard way, but honestly these are like the best things ever, especially when you want a bright, vibrant look. These are also not expensive compared to these. These are, oh actually I have 4 of them. Do want to paint my face. I would definitely use foundations. I would definitely use face paint. So these right here are the Menron cream blend sticks, and they work so freaking good. I literally do 1, 2, 3, get a damp beauty sponge, blend it out. They're so thick, like literally a little bit goes a long way. I literally do 1, 2, 3, blend my whole face and down my neck if I have to. So they have like over like 30 different colors. So if you want to be blue, they got a blue, and they want to be red, you got a red one. So I just have like some basic ones, which is your white, your black, my skin tone, and an olive skin tone. So when I want to look dead, I just use this one. And if you're not trying to paint your whole face, just use your regular foundation. It's not that hard. Or buy a cheap foundation. I went in Van Nuys. I have not used it. This color is an old character. So this is something that I wanted to try. I wanted to try to be an old person and get like some wrinkles and all that stuff, and then use my 3D gel. We'll see how that works. When it comes to bruising, zombie, anything that you want to add some extra texture, you can go ahead and use these cream palettes. This one is the Van Nuys Zombie Wheel. I just bought it and I've been wanting this so much, so I can't wait to use this. And then my all-time favorite is the Van Nuys Bruise Wheel. Like this thing is so amazing. I literally had this for 2 years, and I'm consistently always doing special effects. Sometimes I don't post them because I'm not happy with the work, but honestly, this baby goes a long way. A little bit goes a long way. It's freaking amazing. I always use my fingers for this too because it just blends out a lot easier for me. But I mean, there are tools that you can use, which I do use them as well. Like my little brushes from Michaels, I use those, but I just prefer using my fingers. And because I was just being extra, I also have the Burnt FX cream stack, and then I have another bruised one. Another bruised one. I don't know why I got it. I just wanted it. They are so creamy. They are so pigmented. Like, it is so crazy. And literally, I love these because they, like, a little bit just goes a long way. I think they're probably like no more than $30. But honestly, they are so freaking worth it. This is definitely not a necessity, but I feel like it is because I love being creative. With the polygel, you can make teeth, you can make horns, you can make a lot of shit. It is pretty much a moldable plastic. You put it into really hot water, and once it becomes clear, it means it is ready to go and ready to mold. And when it turns white, that means it's gonna be hard. It's super hard. You cannot mold it. Although if you add some hot water, blow dryer, or even a lighter, like, you know, the lighter, you're able to remold it. Also, it's so easy to add a color. You can literally add the smallest amount of lipstick or the smallest amount of any type of color powder, and you just go in circles like this and it becomes that color. Not only are these super amazing, but they are super reusable. Although once you change the color, you're gonna have to stick to that color, honey. These are so good to use because you can make them for horns, you can make them for monster teeth. I already posted a video on creating monster teeth using this. I am gonna be posting a video on how I create the horns, but there's so many ways to use this. Like, it is freaking crazy. Let's talk about some tools that you are definitely gonna need. You are gonna need tissue paper. If you don't have tissue paper, you're gonna need cotton balls. If you don't have cotton balls, then I don't know what else you're gonna use. Toilet paper, you can use toilet paper. You are definitely gonna need some of these sponges right here. They have like little holes, they're pretty cool. Especially when you add some blood, you can go ahead and press this onto your skin and it makes the blood look really, really separated and mushy, and it gives it a cool effect as well. It's always good to get these kind of sponges. You can get them at the 99-cent store, you can get them at a beauty store. These are definitely super good to use, especially when you're using liquid latex and like I said, you don't wanna get your hands messed up or because you just got your nails done or something, or if you don't have a spatula. This is honestly something really good to use, especially if you don't want to use your beauty blender. Especially if you don't want to use your fingers to like grab some of the makeup, you could just grab some of this and then just blend it. These sponges are also good as well because honestly this is perfect as a beauty sponge because honestly you wet it, dry it up, and then you add like your product, and then this is really good to blend it as well, especially if you don't want to mess up your beauty blenders because beauty blenders can be a little expensive. And that is my son. Hi, baby. Hi, Kai. You want to say hi? Come here. Come say hi. Ah, there he is. Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, dude.
Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, dude.
Hi, dude. Hi. Go. Mwah. Okay, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Say good night.
Night-night.
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 Okay, bye.
Bye.
Q-tips are also super duper handy. Not only are they good to clean the inside of your ears, but they're really good if you want to do small little detail work, and also good for spirit gum. The last tool that I feel like is an important necessity is this spatula. It has a pointy side, which I think really does help when creating wounds, and then it has this flat side, which I think is really helpful when picking up product and also blending it. The last product that I want to talk about that I don't have with me, but it definitely is not a necessity, is gelatin, which is something that I use to make jello, and is super duper duper useful if you're trying to create 3D effects or if you're trying to create blisters, which is something that everybody likes to use, and it's super duper inexpensive. All you have to do is get hot water, mix your gelatin or jello, no color, obviously. If you do want to add color, make sure you add a little bit of drops of coloring, mix it up, and boom. I will be showing you guys a tutorial on how to use that product as well. Actually, I lied. I actually do have it. So this is the gelatin that I use, and then these are the food coloring, and then also I did make too much last time and I decided to put it in a little plastic container to revive this. All you have to do is put it in the microwave, or you can let it boil in hot water and it is gonna rejuvenate. Okay, last thing. These right here are super duper optional. These are the Eye Bled by Kryolan. This one's in black, this one's in yellow, and this one's in red. The ones that I use most often is a black and red, although this is something only for picture taking in that moment. Meaning, the more you blink, the more the product is gonna disappear. And little do you know, you blink a lot in 30 seconds. Especially after applying this, like you literally apply like 3 drops and you're like, oh shit. So these are super duper useful if you're just trying to apply it, take a picture, because eventually it's gonna come off in less than 5 minutes. This is something that I would not recommend people to purchase if they want it for long term. If you want long term, buy contacts. For tools as well, I just bought some of these brushes from Michaels. I also received these brushes in the Cosplay FX palette. When you buy 6, they give you a complimentary brush. But I honestly just bought like a pack of just like cheap brushes. Literally the pack that I got was like $1.99 and it came with 17 brushes at Michaels. It was like amazing and I used every single one of them. So that is the end of this video. Hopefully you guys gather some ideas and whatever you feel that is a necessity in your FX cosplay kit. A lot of these products are super useful, especially if you want to be creating different Halloween looks, especially if you're going to be creating other people's looks too. I mean, that is money right there, let me tell you. I I know you guys are probably having a lot of questions on how to use this, how to do that, how to use this, which is why I decided to create this video in September, because I am going to be doing other tutorials on how I'm using each and every single one of these products. I just wanted to make a short video on all the products that I have. There are tons of other products that I do have, but I feel like they're unnecessary to show because I don't know, I just felt that way. That is the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I was able to help you in what products to buy for the month of October, because that is Halloween. Other than that, if you guys did enjoy this tutorial, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye.